Why Ellsworth? Why? That's what we need to know. What's up, people? An incredible TLC event where every match was good to great. And it ended on a phenomenal match, pun intended, because Dean Ambrose and AJ Styles tore the house down, stole the show, and put on one of the best matches of the year. So many high spots, so many incredible spots in that match. I was excited. I was, chanting, jumping. It was incredible to watch wrestling at its best, which only confirms to me that AJ Styles is the very best wrestler in the WWE and the entire world. Not only that, Dean Ambrose, that's the Dean Ambrose we need to see more often. That's the Dean Ambrose that I expected to see a few years ago. That's the Dean Ambrose we need to see, but why? Ellsworth, why? That's going to be the question across the wrestling universe. Why did James Ellsworth turn on Dean Ambrose? And if you sit back and think about it, it was a great surprise, but does it really make sense? I guess it's going to depend on the explanation. I'm going to give you my explanation as to why it happened. So listen up, people, because I'm about to hit you with an explanation. Okay. I'm thinking that James Ellsworth realized that, or he, in his mind, convinced himself that Dean Ambrose was just using him. If you remember the past few weeks, AJ Styles has been saying for months that Dean Ambrose doesn't care about James Ellsworth, that Dean Ambrose was using James Ellsworth. James Ellsworth finally came to realize that Dean Ambrose, who wasn't there to help him when he got the Styles Clash off the stairs of Smackdown last week, that now he's realizing that Dean Ambrose was only using him. And not only that, Dean Ambrose was pretty much disrespecting him by the jokes he was making, not considering him a man. So maybe Ellsworth got fed up and he was like, screw you, Dean Ambrose. I'm going to cost you a championship. You let me get style clashed last week, so now I'm going to cost you a WWE championship. So why he would help AJ Styles after AJ Styles put a beating on him? Maybe he realized, maybe that earned maybe AJ Styles earned his respect, I guess, or something like that. I don't know. Or maybe it's the fact that since James Ellsworth has a title shot and he beat AJ Styles 3 times in his mind, he feels like he can beat AJ Styles again to become WWE champion. But let's face it, James Ellsworth, it's not going to happen. You're going to lose. You're going to lose to AJ Styles. But that's my explanation as to maybe why he turned on Dean Ambrose. Cannot wait to watch Smackdown this week. Becky Lynch losing her championship, which was the only prediction that I missed. The only one that I missed. Because it was the match. I love Becky. I love Alexa Bliss. The tables match did not do them any favors. I felt like this match was very slow paced, was not as exciting or not as, I'm not sure how to explain it, but it wasn't as good as I expected it to be. I actually think their match on SmackDown a few weeks ago was better than the match they had tonight. So it wasn't a bad match. It was a good match, a good, well-wrestled match besides some sloppy spots throughout the match, but something was off to me in that match. Not sure what it was. I'm thinking because it was a tables match, but Alexa Bliss definitely is going to be a good champion just because the way she talks on the mic, incredible. She's maybe the best on the mic out of all the women in the WWE, and that includes Charlotte Flair. Woo! Okay, but a good match. Alexa Bliss as champion, my 5 feet of sexy. Can't wait to see what happens next. I'm guessing Bliss versus Becky Lynch 3 will be coming up before the year is over as a type of like New Year's Smackdown or something like that. I don't know. Also, The Miz continues day 19 of his never-ending Intercontinental Championship reunion tour. And it has been a great ride. Dolph Ziggler, see ya. So all you Dolph Ziggler fans who is bashing me on my channel, on my videos, who keep telling me that Dolph Ziggler is a superstar. Dolph Ziggler just needs a chance. Dolph Ziggler is amazing. He's a great wrestler. I'm not going to argue that he's a great wrestler because he is a good wrestler. He's great at making other guys look great. That's his role. So face it, Dolph Ziggler fans. Dolph Ziggler will never be a superstar. Dolph Ziggler will never be an A+ player. In the words of Stephanie McMahon, Dolph Ziggler is a B+ player. And now we have the A-lister, The Miz, as our Intercontinental Champion. And I am excited because now I want to know who he's going to wrestle next because I have no idea, but I'm looking forward to it. And finally, Dolph Ziggler could go be a jobber. Go to Raw. Go to NXT, Dolph Ziggler. Leave the WWE. You gave us some good memories, some good matches. I won't miss you. Baron Corbin and Kalisto actually had a pretty good match. You know, I was expecting it to be kind of a dull, match. Just a transition type of match. But it's actually pretty good. Kalisto and Baron Corbin definitely doing a lot to get the fans into the match because they weren't really into it at first. So props to both Kalisto and Baron Corbin for the incredible match. Sorry. But Baron Corbin winning, which was pretty predictable. I predicted him to win. I don't know what he's going to do next, but I'm looking forward to seeing what's going to happen next with those two as well. Nikki beating Carmella in a pretty good match. It wasn't a classic. It wasn't anything that's going to be memorable for here in 2016, but it was good. I wanted to see some more weapons, besides the kendo stick. But after Sasha and Charlotte put on a great match, no way you was going to expect Nikki and Carmella to match that match, which it didn't come close to doing, but it was actually pretty good for what it was worth. So props to both of them. I didn't like the way Carmella just came randomly and was like, Natalya attacked you at Survivor Series. I thought that was pretty random and didn't really need to be there here tonight. Maybe on Smackdown would have made more sense. Didn't really make sense here tonight. I guess you wanted to, have some type of upper hand on Nikki or play mind games with Nikki. I don't know what, but good match. Looking forward to Nikki. Maybe Nikki versus Alexa Bliss. Now that would be blissful for me because, Nikki, Alexa in the same ring at the same time. Whew. Can't wait to see that if it happens. And the first match, the new tag team champions, Bray Wyatt and Randy Orton, the Wyatt family. Finally, Bray Wyatt gets his first first WWE championship. Can you believe that? I didn't realize that Bray Wyatt has never won, not even a United States championship, not even an Intercontinental championship. He has won nothing. Finally, he beats Heath Slater and Rhino, ending the great run by Heath Slater and Rhino. I guess now that means that Heath Slater and Rhino is going to slide back down the ladder. Here comes the American Alpha. And now SmackDown's tag team division just got a lot more interesting. Cannot wait to see what's next. It's going to be good. But overall, TLC tonight, I'll have to give it a 9.5 out of 10. Simply because of that main event. That main event alone deserves a 12 out of 10. That's how great it was because AJ Styles is phenomenal. Dean Ambrose was incredible. And James Ellsworth was the talk of the night. How did you guys feel about TLC? Let me know in the comments below. Like this video. Hit that subscribe button. The best wrestling channel on YouTube. 2017. Here we come. I'm the champ. This is Game Days. We out.